Most people think of the Caribbean and Mexico when they hear the term all-inclusive resorts, especially those familiar with my channel. But what many people don't realize is there are actually some really wonderful all-inclusive properties right in the United States. Hi guys, Vanessa here, and welcome to Passport Pages. And in today's video, I'm reviewing the absolute best all-inclusive US resorts. And while there are others, I've chosen the best of the best. From tropical resorts to rustic eco-lodges, the US offers an incredible variety of all-inclusive resorts, and you can find more of my thoughts and travel tips on my Passport Pages travel Instagram. And without further ado, let's jump in and check them out. Let's begin with a lodge on Little St. Simon's Island. Located right off the coast of the state of Georgia, this all-inclusive is perfect if you're looking for peace, privacy, and plenty of nature. With over 11,000 acres on property, plus over 7 miles of private beach, you'll get the most personalized service, as only 32 guests can stay at any given time. You'll arrive to and from the island by boat transfer, and this is a spot for those of you looking to enjoy a slower pace, exploring at your own speed, so there aren't a lot of organized activities, although a naturalist does lead excursions around the island twice a day, and if you'd like to explore, there are a number of other activities, including kayaking and going out in a skiff to explore and photograph all the wonderful bird life. Accommodations consist of only 6 cozy cottages, which are fine, nothing too special, but the standout is the amazing food. Just so fresh and good with their seed-to-table program. The oyster roast is amazing, even if you don't like oysters, and the chef is wonderful at making special dietary accommodations as well. I also want to highlight the personalized service, which is so warm and accommodating with whatever you need. Your all-inclusive rate includes your cottage, boat transfer to and from the island, 3 meals a day, beverages including soda, beer, and wine, and all activities like those naturalist excursions I mentioned, as well as all recreational equipment. So how much for all of this? Cottage rates range from $800 to $1,000 a night, depending on season, so pretty pricey for sure, which is why I'd personally recommend this resort for honeymooners and couples celebrating a special romantic occasion, who maybe prefer a private location with its own brand of nature-centric romance. You might not want the usual island options, so this would be a great alternative for you. Now let's talk about Miraval Resort. I love vacationing in Arizona and love spas, and this place is one of the absolute best in my opinion. So it's located in the Sonoran Desert foothills around Tucson, Arizona, and is an adults-only all-inclusive luxury wellness oasis where they believe every guest can renew themselves in body and mind. Your visit is individually customized from a weekly schedule of 120 fitness and yoga classes, outdoor activities, and very unique and educational wellness workshops. Amenities also include 3 swimming pools, an amazing spa, which many think is the best in the US, and I might agree, plus a state-of-the-art gym. And something to note, because it could be a deal breaker these days, you're not allowed to bring any digital devices into the spa. I just bring a book, but this could be a deal breaker for many, so just wanted to give you a heads up. Some spa option favorites are the Manuka Honey Manicure, makes your hands feel amazing, and the Aromatherapy Massage. That's always my fave at every spa, and they give one of the best. The dining also focuses on health and nourishment, but don't worry, you won't be deprived as all meals are delicious. The kale Caesar salad and coyote moon burgers are highlights with a lot of variety and great portions. The 143 rooms, suites, and villas are also just peaceful luxury with luxurious neutral interiors and private patios. And if you splurge on the more expensive options, you'll get a terrace, private plunge pool, and panoramic desert views. As for the big question, your all-inclusive rate includes all meals, snacks, and non-alcoholic drinks. Alcoholic drinks do cost extra, and all workshops like their culinary ones are included as well, and they have a no tipping rule. So now let's talk price. This is one of the few places where rates have actually come down the past couple of years. They used to average $2,000 a night for 2 people, which was insane, and obviously everyone else thought so too, so now they begin around $900 a night, which is still a lot. But this is a Hyatt property, believe it or not, and you can book it with 40,000 World of Hyatt points per night. I've been trying to share my point tips on my Instagram because this is how we and you can save a lot and travel more. Now to a new property, Alila Ventana Big Sur. This adults-only all-inclusive property opened last spring, right in the Redwood area of California near Monterey, and it sits on 160 acres of just absolutely breathtaking scenery. Perched on a hill overlooking the Pacific, the ocean is so peaceful and calming, and views from both the pools and sun deck are amazing. It's also the perfect escape from the hustle and bustle, as it's a very quiet and isolated property as well. The main highlights include the rooms, very comfy and cozy with fireplaces, great balconies, and nice bathrooms with soaking tubs. Also, the food here is incredible, especially dinners, which are easily on par with some of the best high-end dining in the country. Service is also very good. Staff is very attentive at all times and ask quite frequently if you have everything you need. And the final highlight is the spa. Very relaxing treatments, and they have multiple pools and hot tubs scattered around the property, which means you're never fighting for a spot. And quick note, one pool is clothing optional. The downside, the price. Your all-inclusive rate includes meals, valet parking, tips, one alcoholic drink a night, and the most phenomenal dining for an average $2,500 a night. But good news, this is another Hyatt, so you can book for 90,000 World of Hyatt points, which I know is also a lot, won't deny that. But last thing I'll say is this isn't just a resort. It feels like a completely secluded sanctuary that's so quiet that you can hear the breeze in the trees, you can go and relax and just be, and there aren't too many luxury all-inclusive resorts like that anymore. Now for something different, let's head to Vista Verde Guest Ranch. Nestled in the secluded Elk River Valley in northwest Colorado, Vista Verde Guest Ranch is the ideal destination for a luxury all-inclusive family vacation, packed with Western hospitality and experiences. As soon as you arrive, you'll feel more like part of the family than paying visitors, mostly due to a guest count limit of 40 and a 1-to-1 staff-to-guest ratio. You have 12 cozy log cabins to choose from, which vary in size from 1 to 4 bedrooms, and each one has private hot tub on the deck, a fridge stocked with drinks, some of the best snacks including Kind bars, popcorn, and Ghirardelli chocolate, and regardless of what time of year you visit, you'll find plenty of activities to enjoy, from snowshoeing and sleigh rides in the winter months to mountain biking and fly fishing in the summer, and over 100 horses on site. And while the kids are exploring the property on a trail ride or competing in a scavenger hunt, parents can participate in a cooking class or take a photography lesson. And the fun continues into the evening when guests gather in the beautiful great room in the main building of the property to swap stories while the kids hang out by the fireplace. And there's also a nightly happy half hour where staff and guests mingle over a beer or a glass of wine and arrange activities for the next day. You enjoy your meals either in the communal dining room or head outdoors for dinner with a view of the Rocky Mountains. And once a week after dinner, the staff hosts a barn dance in the loft of the barn where guests enjoy line dancing and square dancing. So now to price. Your rate includes all meals, snacks, wine, beer, soda, and activities, and your all-inclusive rate is also a weekly rate. So just to be clear, for 7 nights total, it's $5,900 per person in a lodge and $6,500 in a cabin in the summer and $7,000 in winter. So essentially $1,000 a night per person. I know, it's crazy expensive, but you'd be surprised how many families are repeat customers here, which is even crazier. So if you can afford it, and if you'd like an all-inclusive vacation packed with family fun, food, and genuine hospitality, then Vista Verde Ranch is a lovely place for an all-inclusive family stay. And for those of you looking for your more traditional tropical all-inclusive stay, I suggest the adults-only all-inclusive Bungalows Key Largo. Located in the Florida Keys, this place offers the perfect all-inclusive romantic getaway. And its big draw is, no surprise, the incredible spacious bungalows. Each one includes a private veranda, as well as large soaking tub, and high-end amenities like a flat-screen smart TV, and very comfy beds with pillow-top mattresses. They rival a lot of the bungalows in the Caribbean. You can enjoy dining at 6 restaurants and relax with yoga on the beach, or take a private tiki boat float out into the surrounding bay, swim in the multiple pools, or even take a bike ride around the property with one of their on-site bicycles available for all guests, and all of these amenities are of course included in your stay. Now I'm going to be completely transparent. At an average $800 to $1,100 a night, a lot of guests say this place isn't worth it because you can find many places to eat off-site in the Keys. It doesn't need to be in an all-inclusive package, therefore it's overpriced, etc. And honestly, I think you could say that of most all-inclusive resorts anywhere. You could easily eat off-site at many of them, but that's not the point. Most people want a hassle-free vacation where they don't have to worry about any of that, so I personally don't think it deserves the criticism it gets. And I stand by it being a great choice if you're looking for a typical tropical, Caribbean-style, adults-only all-inclusive stay, but would like to have the option of doing so in the US, it's a great option. So next time when you're planning your next all-inclusive vacation, don't rule the US out, because as you can see, it has some wonderful all-inclusive options. And if you haven't already, I'd really appreciate you checking out all my travel tips and reviews over on my Passport Pages Instagram. I'd love to share more of my travels with you there as well. This is Vanessa for Passport Pages. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you all very soon. Bye, guys.